Alright, what's going on out there? Third time the charm. This your boy Derek Martin, 3 Dream Sports. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. James Kern's computer's having some issues right now. Video's having some issues. Please let me know though if you can see me, hear me, make sure we're all good. Let me know so I can fix anything on the fly and keep it pushing. That's my whole goal, to keep going and moving forward. So I need your guys' help for that. Today's topics we're going to be talking about is NBA free agency. We're going to be talking about Jameis Winston and Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. Who's the GOAT? Okay, you guys can hear me. That's awesome. Can you see me? We got our video up. Hello world. You got me? You got me and can hear me. All right, that works for me. All right, cool. So I'll jump into it. Tell the other guys to stop messing around. Listen, hey, third time's the charm. We out here. We gonna get it together. We hey, the equipment didn't want to work properly with us, but we gonna work around stuff. We got time. Invite your friends. Invite your mama, her friends. We're going to talk. We don't care who you are. We want to talk sports. We want to talk to y'all. We want your feedback too, please. In this little comment bar here, it's on the right of my screen. I don't know where it is on yours. Feel free to comment. Let us know what we could do better. Let us know what you like, or ask questions about the topics, please. But I'm going to jump into it. So NBA free agency, we got the Lakers trying to make some moves. We don't know what's going to happen. LeBron James, if he's really going to go, it's going to be a mess, because Paul George is saying recently, as a couple of hours ago, he is very interested in staying in Oklahoma for 2 to 3 years, which is a smart move for him. The market will be changing again, and he can make more money this way if it goes up. And this way he stays on a playoff team. He could contend, possibly, make it deep in the playoffs with the West. Hopefully they can push. Instead of going to an LA team that might not get LeBron, might not have enough to get Leonard, this keeps him at least in the playoff team, where he doesn't even have to be the main focus. He's a strong number 2 there. We've seen him disappear in the playoffs. So at the end of the day, though, who gets the blame for this? Russ. So I think he likes that. He doesn't have to be that guy. He can relax and then eventually make his way home to see where pieces land. Now, LeBron just landed a little while ago in LA. We know this because of fans like us all over. Check this out. Update, landed in LA. I don't know if you guys can see that. And it says fans literally followed his tracking via Twitter, like when he was leaving and he landed. Like, some of us fans are a little crazy. Like, we gotta tone it down a little. We don't. I don't know if we gotta follow the man's everyday movement. It's a little much. But anyway, so yeah, he landed in LA. He's gonna check him out. It'll be interesting. But even so, I don't know if they have enough to pull it off to get Leonard. Right now, they said they don't want Ball. Can't blame them. Spurs organization doesn't like the drama, so taking Ball, you definitely get the drama. Kuzma, Ingram, packaging with draft picks, all that sounds nice. I don't think it's enough. I don't think Lakers have enough to get Leonard and keep Paul George and bring in LeBron. If I'm the Spurs, I'm going to want Paul George in this package, personally. Now, if a third team gets involved to make this trade, that might be something else. But I haven't really heard of a 3-way trade. That might be something that benefits the Spurs, or I'm sorry, the Lakers, to make the trade with the Spurs. But I haven't heard nothing about that. Cleveland, staying on Cleveland. LeBron, he said he's not meeting them. He has nothing lined up as of right now to meet Cleveland. To me, I'm a little concerned for the Cavs as far as this, because last time he only met with teams he was really considering. Miami, Cavaliers. That was it. There was no let me meet with the Lakers last year or last time. Let me meet with this team. No, he met with where he was in Miami, where he ended up. That was it. So I'm a little concerned. Maybe he is straight up taking Cavs out of the contention, which that would be a huge blow for the Cavs. I haven't heard anything as far as big time players they're interested in getting, but they do want to take care of the in-house stuff and keep Green. He's got the good feeling story with his illness, coming back, had some good playoff games for them. They want to take care of him and keep him there. Something else might be pushing LeBron away is the fact that they are doing stuff like this. I mean, who knew Paul Perkins is still playing? I didn't like the move. That seems like a waste of money. Is he a coach, GM, player? I don't know. I just know he likes to fight us light-skinned brothers. Hey, listen, we've had a rough couple of months. We got Pusha T out here trying to kill Drake. Now you going after Drake. Then Steph Curry. Leave us light-skinned brothers alone for a little bit. Kern's in the chat box. Feel free to ask questions. He's going to monitor chat. So if you're in here and you want to ask questions, please feel free. We'll let you know about anything we've seen, heard. Keeping it going, we got Golden State, who wants to be very active. Big men, they're looking for him. Drake did get bodied. Yes, you're absolutely right. Rest in peace. He did not respond on his album. I'm quite disappointed that he lied to me. It hurt my feelings, actually. But keeping it going, Golden State, they said they want a big man. I thought it was going to be Dwight Howard at first, but with DeAndre Jordan opting out, they are highly interested, and this would be ridiculous. This would be crazy. We're talking about Steph, Clay, KD, Green, and then him. That's, wow, not even fair. Yeah, we had teams, or the fans and players, complain last year of this team. This team would be ridiculous, and I love it. I'm a diehard Knicks fan to the end. But listen, this is good. This is what every team wants. Every fan wants their team to make this team that sticks around. I know, being in New York, I love that the Yankees were good for so long. Who wants their team to just stink up the place? Good for them. Good for Golden State. If they can bring him in. Now, if they don't get DJ, because the talk says Dallas also wants to make a serious move towards him. He got trapped in his house. I don't know what happened. Supposedly Chris Paul locked him in the closet. R. Kelly style, he was trapped in the closet. I don't know, but this time Dallas wants to offer him, and he's really interested in going back to Texas. Let me see what's going on here. Jeremy Woods. I read something yesterday that the owner of the Cavs and LeBron don't get along. Do you think this has something to do with it? Hey, that's really possible. I know last time there was some issues. I wouldn't put nothing past it. The owner came out during the finals, I want to say it was, and said something along the lines of, we don't need LeBron to win. We can build a champion team without him. So he might have took that as a little shot and not liked it. So that could be it. Does he burn them again? Are we talking, Chris, you talking about, when you say that, you talking about LeBron? Or who are you talking about? If you're talking about LeBron, yeah, I don't think Cleveland did enough. I expected Cleveland to move up in the draft, and they didn't move up. They just stayed still. So free agents, like I said, I've heard them taking care of everything I'm seeing, reading, following Cleveland. I'm only seeing them take care of in-house guys. I haven't seen no one super big that's going to say, you know what? Okay, I'm staying in Cleveland. Oh, DeAndre Jordan on Dallas? Listen, if you're talking about DeAndre, if Golden State's calling, yeah, hell yeah, I'm burning the Mavericks too. I don't get why not? Why go to the Dallas if I got a chance to go Golden State? That's all I'm saying. I'm burning them as well. But not only DeAndre, they're talking about getting Crawford coming off the bench. That would be crazy. Especially if I don't think they'll be able to, but if they keep AI on that, you got Swaggy P who came alive somehow. Like, this would be ridiculous. Golden State is going to be nasty next year if they could get a big man. And I'm not even concerned. If he does find himself in Dallas, good for him. But I think they pick up Dwight Howard, and he'll be ridiculous. He doesn't have to be the first option. second option, third option. He'll be the fourth dude on that team. We seen McGee go off last year in the playoffs, where he was getting he got, 10 points and like 6, 7 rebounds. We know Dwight Howard's going to get more rebounds than that. That dude, that's what he's going to do. But he don't got to worry about the points. There ain't that pressure. He could relax. He'll be definitely in contention for the ring he hasn't gotten. I like that move for him. Some other stuff I'm hearing. Pacers can be, making another blow for the Magics. Orlando just can't get a break. Whatever reason, no one ever wants to play in Orlando. They just got another big man. I don't expect him to stay. Following history, all their big men always leave. But there talks right here, Pacers could be going after Aaron Gordon, and that would be huge. I like it. Pacers trying to actually bring in help for the team this time. And Oladipo went off. He needs someone to support him. I like it. I think it's awesome. I love the move. But the Magic, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think this rookie Mamba, I don't even remember his name. Well, Mamba, whatever his crazy name is, I don't like him to be able to do everything on his own. You got to get him help. But changing gears, going on to Jameis Winston. If you guys do have any other questions, please post them. We'll go over them later. Here we go. What's this one? Will the Celtics trade Irvin away? For me, it makes sense to at least entertain it. If you could get Leonard, why not? You were able to kill it without two of your top players. Your top two players, arguably, on the team. You killed it. One game away from the finals. I would consider it, see what I can get. The Celtics are known to have a bully and a general manager who makes the most ridiculous trades happen, get picks for, freaking 8 years, and we've seen him destroy the Nets single-handedly. So I think they should strongly consider it. There have been talks brought up with them, but I think they're gonna sit on it and see what works best for them. But going on to Jameis Winston, in his situation, so we all know about the dude's college background. He was definitely in a situation, a mess. He was always in trouble, blah, 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 little stuff. And then he had the little allegations come up against him from the females. Well, it's continuing now into his NFL career. One time, the only time I heard it was this Uber incident. People were talking, why'd he take this? Why is he not appealing it? What I'm hearing is the NFL wanted to offer him a 6-game suspension. So when the 3 games came up, he was like, whatever, I'll take that. Boom, I'll keep it pushing. But, it's interesting because I got some notes here I want to go over. The NFL, my problem with this is not, okay, get it, Winston needs help, yeah. But my problem is the NFL is so inconsistent with everything they do. So right now I'm looking at suspensions from similar incidents for telling or not telling the truth during investigations, right? So we seen Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre, we all love. He got fined $50,000 for not telling the truth. In his last season, his little scandal he had going on, they fined him. Tom Brady, we didn't really know his part in the Deflategate, but they assumed he was lying, and he got suspended. We got Darby here, who was part of this incident, who, if the NFL suspending Winston, I'm assuming it's because they think he's lying. Darby came out and said, I feel, this is a quote from him, I felt the need to come forward and clarify some inaccurate accounts of the events on March 13, 2016, when myself, a friend, and Jameis Winston took an Uber ride in Arizona. There were 3 of us in the car, not just one of us had been reported. Myself and Jameis were in the back seat. I am confident that nothing inappropriate in nature happened in the car that evening, and Jameis did not have any physical contact with the Uber driver. So let me go back real quick. What the hell does Darby mean? I'm confident. I mean, either you know or you don't know. Like, I don't understand that part. But either way, if we're going after Winston, we've seen you go after past players. Darby clearly, if this is what he's coming out and saying, he's sticking up for a dude he went to college with. He's trying to protect him, which, the NFL's frowned upon. So why is there so many inconsistencies with the NFL? They got to figure this out. 1 minute we seen Zeke, he appealed, and I didn't think Zeke should have been suspended, but they hit him hard. He shouldn't have been in this situation. Jeremy Woods, Rodgers needs to go. I agree. You can't fight the NFL. Zeke, Chris Carey, you're absolutely right. But when do we get on the same page? Because this is crazy. If we suspended guys for lying in the past or fined them $50,000 to Brett Favre, by the way, that was probably here $5. But it's the fact that it happened. But now we're letting Darby go, who literally came forward, but yet you're so sure that he did something to this Uber driver that you are going to give this suspension, but now we're letting Darby go. I just don't understand why. So that leaves me to believe two things. If the Winston and Darby thing happened, right, and they lied, so either the NFL thinks that one, he lied, or they found truth in the investigation. So if there's truth to this, it's the same thing. Something's got to happen, but they haven't said nothing. So that's what I find interesting about that. It's funny that we're not hearing more about Darby, and I'm not saying that he needs to be matched in suspension time or anything like that as far as Winston, because Winston's the main focus. But if you are lying to protect this dude and something did happen, or you weren't even in the car the whole time or something like that, I do think he should be suspended. Keep that consistency up, or give him a fine, something along those lines. Now, Winston himself, looking at his numbers, the dude's numbers aren't that great. So you start to ask yourself, if you're the Tampa Bay Bucks, you didn't get a quarterback this year because this is your franchise quarterback. But is it that time to start considering? Here's his numbers. Let me throw them at. This is his last year's season, by the way. 19 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Okay? His yards, I'll throw it out there, 3,504 yards, right? His completion rating, 63.8. Okay, his completion rating, that was his best year. Yards, this is his worst yards. Touchdowns, worst touchdowns. His interceptions did go down. But, those aren't by any means great numbers. I can live with, okay, let me at least put pressure on this dude. I'm drafting a quarterback to let him know, hey, there's pressure here. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucs do that in the next coming couple of years, because he's going to be looking to get paid. His best season was 2016, 28 touchdowns. Still, though, his worst interceptions, 18 interceptions. Yards, he had 4,090. The dude, to me, he's not a top quarterback. He's in the middle of the pack, average. I can live with that. I think they should consider bringing in a quarterback. He's not worth the drama. And this way, maybe it gets through to him. The dude, he's nothing. There's always drama around him. He's got a fiance, a baby on the way. Like, maybe this could be the wake-up call. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the Jameis Winston situation. The NFL suspended him. how they handled the situation as a whole. Let me get some feedback on that. Moving on, Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. Who is the better quarterback here? Listen, there is no question when we talk about team achievements, awards, all that, Tom Brady is the GOAT. No question. I got my man James Kern yelling, AROD, AROD, yes. Aaron, yes. Individually, playing quarterback, the position itself, take away trophies, and all that good stuff, Aaron Rodgers, hands down, is that dude. There is no comparing these two, you know. When I look at it, they both can throw the ball, yes. They have the arm strength in their time. You know, Tom Brady's getting a little older, so I'm taking that into consideration. That's why I said in the time. But check it out. Here's the big difference for me. Aaron Rodgers' movement, his legs, the fact that he can scramble. And he's not scrambling how Vic used to in the early, let me just take off and get 20-plus yards, Cam Newton style. You know, that's not him. No, he still wants to get this ball down the field accurately at that, on the move. This dude's cannon's unreal. It's so hard to sack him. I was watching highlights earlier of Aaron Rodgers on the move, and him just, when he dips his shoulder and takes off, or he spins out of the pocket and still gets that ball out, it's unreal. That's the difference right there alone. Tom Brady cannot do that. He's literally in the pocket. Now, kudos to the Patriots organization. They definitely do their best protecting him. That dude does not feel it, but when he does get hit, we do see that mistakes come like any quarterback. You know, no quarterback likes to get hit. But Aaron Rodgers' ability to extend these plays, to me, is what separates him. Looking at some stuff here of the two, talking about just the rushing to separate them, to throw it in. Career-wise, these are career numbers. Tom Brady has 968. I'm sorry about that. 968 rushing yards, which, you know, for his style quarterback, that's decent. I could take that. 17 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers, who's played, I want to say it's 5 years less than Brady, 2,670 yards, 25 touchdowns. That dude's a beast. Now, like I said, if we're talking about in the pocket, that, in my opinion, they both can make any throw. Okay, Tom Brady gets it done. He's got the championships. I think that's more of a team goal, though, in my opinion. You know, I'm not going to just put it on Tom Brady. He's the reason. I actually feel the fact that he has Bill Belichick in his corner plays a big role of all his success, period. But if we're talking strictly what these quarterbacks can do, no doubt in my mind, Aaron Rodgers is that dude. That dude can do anything. He's a bad man. Let me see. We got any fan feedback? Who y'all got for me, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? You can post it in the comments. Any feedback? That's what I got for us today. We'll definitely be posting more shows. Thank you for being with us. Before I check out, are there any questions? Y'all want to talk about anything real quick? I got some time. Let me know. We could go over some stuff. I'll take Brady. Chris Carey. Okay. What? Talk about it. What do we like, Chris? What is it? What are we taking? Is it the fact that he's got the rings, or his arm strength? What are we going with here? Who you taking in the World Cup? Man, you know, today, I actually, in the original takes, this is our third take, by the way. We had technical difficulties for y'all that joined late. I had to say peace out to Portugal. I got some friends over there going for them. I was sad to see it happen. I didn't want to see my friends hurt. But I'm going Brazil too. I got to. Yeah, James right there. Right there at the bottom, you right. I'm taking Brazil. I'm going where the money's at. And I'm putting the money with everyone on them. Aaron is a crybaby more than Brady. Have you seen how Brady communicates with the refs? I mean, we're talking about clearing no fouls, and he'll look at the ref like, yo, you got me? I don't know, man. I think Brady's up there when it comes to crybabies. I don't know if you putting respect on Aaron Rodgers now. I think that's disrespectful. I mean, we had an NFL rule made for Mr. Brady here. Like, boom, right there. Brady got the tuck rule. Like, that alone is crybaby. Come on now. No respect. Come on. I show respect. I love, like I said, if we talk, Brady's accomplished everything you want to team-wise. He's got Super Bowls, boom, check. He's got his MVP awards as well, check. But let's talk about that real quick. This year's MVP award, if Wentz stays healthy, he's not getting it. I'm just saying. I said more than I didn't say he wasn't a cry. Okay, so they both crybabies. I got it. Definitely. When the post is done, I'm about to head out, guys. Make sure y'all post who the better quarterback is. Let us know. Is it Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers? It's been real. 3 Dream Sports, guys. Y'all take it easy.